Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the battle of the century, the ultimate showdown. In the one corner, it's Tesla CEO Elon Musk. He has devoted followers and is packed with killer dance moves and mean tweets. In the other corner, it's Amazon founder Jeff Bezos.
Jeff who?
Inspirational CEO and ruthless businessman with the laugh of a supervillain. They're not only fighting to be the world's richest person, but also for space dominance. Let's check what it's really about and decrypt the tale of two billionaires, two highly disputed NASA deals, and Twitter.
I don't ever give up.
And I was human. I am human.
You're going to see the future.
Internet, some internet.
Tech Titans.
Look at this photo of two like-minded people having dinner together back in 2004. Wonder what they're up to these days. Probably co-managing a trampoline business or something, right? Well, not exactly. Elon Musk is dominating the space race. Jeff Bezos is trying to fight back. This headline from the Bezos-owned newspaper, The Washington Post, puts it in a nutshell. Elon Musk's SpaceX and Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin are the main competitors in the sphere of private space travel. But why do these two extremely successful entrepreneurs want to be in space before each other so badly?
A small compliment no longer cuts it. You have to get adulation. A few people saying, well done, Elon, is not enough. You need a lot. You do get this progressively increasing appetite. So in the end, only going to space or only beating your rival will be enough to give you the same hit that maybe a few years ago a small commercial success would have produced.
The real beef began in 2013 when SpaceX and Blue Origin competed to use NASA Launchpad 39A, the symbolic site where the first Apollo mission to the moon took off from in 1969. SpaceX won the bid and Bezos protested heavily, which resulted in Musk mocking Blue Origin. The dispute continued in 2014 when Musk discovered Bezos' patent covering the landing of rockets at sea. His appeal was successful, arguing that the idea had been around for over a decade. The squabbling escalated in 2021 when both Bezos and Musk applied for NASA funding to develop vehicles capable of landing on the moon to return astronauts there for the first time since 1972. But NASA only had enough money for one of them, and it went with SpaceX. Naturally, Bezos' Blue Origin got very mad and even sued the US government, unsuccessfully. Why are they so into this battle?
And so suddenly when I'm up here in the kind of going with the gods into space, my only competitor now, my only comparator now is people in the same kind of league as me. And therefore, if this person achieves greater rewards than I do, then that's going to diminish my sense of pleasure in my achievements.
These days, their competition is also about satellites. For the past couple of years, SpaceX has been launching thousands of satellites into space, intended to beam internet signals across the Earth. In mid-2021, Bezos' Amazon filed a complaint urging US authorities to dismiss SpaceX's proposed plans to expand its constellation of satellites. It did so because of its own plans to start a satellite internet service which has yet to launch. Musk is dominating at the moment, with SpaceX flying astronauts to the International Space Station last year and shooting for a trip around the moon in 2023. Few would have a chance of catching up with SpaceX, but Bezos' personal fortune and obsession with space makes Blue Origin a strong contender. In recent years, Musk and Bezos also took their personal feud to Twitter. After Blue Origin successfully landed its New Shepard rocket in 2015, Bezos called it the rarest of beasts, a used rocket. Musk responded, tweeting SpaceX had performed the same feat 3 years prior. When SpaceX landed its Falcon 9 spacecraft, Bezos took the opportunity to needle Musk.
Yeah, why do they do it publicly? Because that's the currency. The currency is esteem. Beating the other is going to give a much smaller hit without the audience than with.
Bezos has also repeatedly downplayed Musk's stated goal of colonizing Mars, saying that Mount Everest would be a garden paradise compared to Mars. That same year, Musk called Bezos a copycat after Amazon announced its plans to launch internet beaming satellites like SpaceX's. He also repeatedly made jabs at Bezos for the multiple lawsuits filed by Blue Origin. All jabs aside, it seems that their visions aren't all that different.
I don't believe their motives are largely altruistic. I think they're largely doing it for themselves, but that's been true. That's true of most of us, most of the time, and in history. There's very, very few people who are completely altruistic, and so that kind of selfish ambition is a huge driver.
An argument for this theory could be the personal component of their feud, like Musk mocking Bezos with a silver medal emoji to mark the fact that he had surpassed him as the world's richest person in 2021.
It's very difficult not to become narcissistic if you're very, very wealthy in our culture, because of the amount of power that money gives you and the acclaim and the fame and the celebrity.
Don't get me wrong, I'd much rather have them exploring space than, I don't know, building yachts too big for any bridge? But the question has to be whether thousands of satellites in low Earth orbit and luxury space travel will move us forward rather than damaging our planet. Their feud also shows how space has just become like any other business. And maybe Musk and Bezos aren't on an altruistic mission to save mankind after all, as they claim, but on a personal quest to secure their names in the history books.
Yeah, they want to become gods. That's ultimately great power goes to the head so much in some people that you begin to feel so special that you feel godlike. And, gods don't die.
What do you think about the space race? A healthy competition or a personal rivalry between two billionaires? Let us know in the comment section. And if you like this video, please hit subscribe for more videos like this.